Every year, millions of Americans toss packs of hot dogs into their shopping carts, assuming that a frankfurter is just ground meat, spices, and a casing. Yet under United States Department of Agriculture regulations, cured cooked sausages can legally contain up to 30% fat and 10% added water, alongside a complex cocktail of mechanically separated poultry, sodium nitrite, and various binding agents. When independent consumer testing organizations analyze standard supermarket hot dogs, the gap between what consumer perception expects and what the ingredient deck actually reveals is surprisingly wide. If you are cooking out this weekend, where are you watching from in the United States? Whether it is Texas, California, Florida, Ohio, New York, or Georgia, comment your state below. We love seeing where our community is tuning in from across the country. And how old are you? Tell me in the comments. Because seeing the different generations taking control of their food buying habits helps us tailor these deep dives for everyone. To understand why so many store-bought franks fail to meet simple expectations, it helps to look at the USDA standards of identity that govern meat processing. Federal guidelines allow manufacturers to use mechanically separated chicken and turkey, which is a paste-like product created by forcing bones with attached edible tissue through a sieve under high pressure. When a package is labeled simply as hot dogs without specifying a single meat species, processors routinely blend these lower-cost poultry pastes with pork scrap and beef trimmings to hit precise price points on wholesale shelves. The biggest budget store brands from nationwide supercenters often rely on these multi-species blends as their primary foundation. An analysis of cheap entry-level hot dog labels reveals mechanically separated chicken listed as the first ingredient, followed by water, corn syrup, and modified food starch. While entirely legal and permitted under FDA food additive regulations, these starches and syrups are introduced to retain excess moisture and plump up the sausage weight, resulting in a softer texture and a lower nutritional density per serving. Warehouse Club bulk packs present a different set of trade-offs for shoppers trying to feed a large family efficiently. Many wholesale clubs carry massive 3-pound packs that showcase claims of using selected cuts of pork and beef. However, a closer look at the rear panel frequently reveals high concentrations of sodium lactate, sodium diastate, and sodium erythorbate. These additives serve crucial commercial roles as preservatives and antimicrobial agents to extend shelf life for months, but they also significantly increase the total daily intake of processed sodium for frequent consumers. Certain premium deli-style hot dogs sold at high-end grocers rely heavily on marketing terms like natural or uncured to attract health-conscious parents. Under current regulatory framework monitored by the FTC and USDA, calling a hot dog uncured does not mean it is free from nitrates or nitrites. Instead, manufacturers swap synthetic sodium nitrite for naturally derived cultured celery powder or sea salt, which chemically converts into the exact same curing compounds during processing to prevent spoilage and maintain that characteristic pink hue. Mass-market poultry franks, often marketed as a lighter or heartier alternative to traditional beef, carry their own structural secrets. Because turkey and chicken meat lack the natural binding qualities and fat distribution of red meat, processors frequently add soy protein isolate, hydrolyzed vegetable protein, and synthetic smoke flavor. This allows lean poultry mixtures to hold a firm, cylindrical shape inside cellulose casings, but it also introduces hidden soy allergens and refined flavor enhancers into a product that buyers assume is just plain poultry. Regional discount grocery store franks often fall short on meat quality due to heavily relied upon mechanical processing techniques. When poultry or pork is processed at extremely high pressures, the cellular structure of the meat breaks down completely, requiring hydrocolloids like sodium phosphate to lock in fluid. Without these phosphates, the cooked sausage would purge its water content in the package, leaving behind a rubbery, shrunken core once placed over a hot grill. When you flip over a pack in the meat aisle, reading the label critically is your best defense as a consumer. Look past the bright front of pack graphic and check the first 3 ingredients. On the back panel, a higher quality frankfurter will clearly state a single species, such as pure beef or pure pork, rather than generic meat byproducts or mechanically recovered poultry. And it will list water near the bottom of the registry rather than near the top, recognizing official certification. Marks can also help you quickly filter out heavily manipulated products. During a quick grocery run, look for official USDA, organic seals or third-party verified humanely raised certifications, which strictly prohibit the use of synthetic nitrates, antibiotic routines, and mechanically separated meat pastes. Additionally, checking for a simple ingredient list with recognizable spices like paprika, garlic powder, and coriander usually indicates a much higher proportion of actual whole meat tissue. Only a small fraction of national hot dog offerings pass strict scrutiny for minimally processed, honest ingredients. The top performers are almost exclusively pure beef or pure heritage pork franks made with natural sheep or collagen casings, minimal sodium additives, and no added corn syrups or mechanical poultry pastes. Brands that stick to grass-fed beefs, simple spice blends, and traditional smokehouse methods offer a far superior nutritional profile, proving that convenience foods do not always have to compromise on basic food integrity. Ultimately, learning to navigate the meat aisle is about taking control of what goes onto your family table rather than falling for clever package design. Hot dogs can still be a fun, flavorful part of American food culture when you choose options made from clear single-source meats without excessive chemical fillers. By taking 5 extra seconds to inspect the label before buying, you empower yourself to make smarter choices that fit your lifestyle and standards. Which hot dog brand is currently sitting in your fridge or freezer right now? Comment the name below so we can see what America is buying. If you found this breakdown insightful and want to help others eat smarter, please hit the like button and share this video with a friend. Our goal is never to create panic, but to ensure every shopper knows exactly what they are paying for at checkout.